Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. Okay, we're in the next phase of where we're gonna go with our mixed media background. This is Americana. I told you any craft paint is good. There's so many different kind of craft paints. And if you have Golden or Liquitex or System 3 or whatever, those are fantastic to use too. But just getting these, little craft paints, I love them. I love them. I love folk art. I love them all. So what I'm gonna do, a lot of people are new to my channel and I got a lot of messages today that I've checked, I went through today, that I'm going to, in this video at the end, I'm going to put a clickable link to the video before this. And then the video before this, I'll put a clickable link to the first video because a lot of people are having problems finding like the step 1 or step 2 or whatever. So I'm going to link them all together. So I'll put it in the beginning and maybe at the end or somewhere, maybe the beginning. So if you don't want to watch the next step, you can go to the step that you missed and do it like that. Other than that, I'm thrilled that I'm getting such a fantastic response to all of this and that so many people are tagging me and to show me their work and emailing me and the comments and everything. So I'm very, very happy and I want to thank all of you. So very quickly, this isn't going to be a very, very long video. But as you can see, we have our paper. We have where we did our sprays. As you can see, and this is napkins, and this is just random scrapbook paper. So I'm going to take, because I want this to be, I'm probably going to make this like a pink and purple kind of thing. I don't know. But I'm going to take this color. It's from Americana. It's called Baby Pink, and it's an awesome color. I got a little squirty bubble. And I'm going to do, now remember, the Dylusions ink is going to lift a little bit. Any kind of spray, I find my brush, any kind of spray that you use, okay, most of them are not permanent. If you want to make this permanent, you can go over it, you can definitely do that by spraying a, what are they called? Crappers. What is it called? I can't find mine. Workable fixative. You can definitely spray workable fixative, and which I've done 1,000,006 times. It's I use a coupon, get it at Michael's or Joann's or AC Moore. Now you can still see some of it in there. Use whatever color you want. If you want to use, I'm gonna do a little bit more there. If you want to think about what your theme is, or maybe you don't have a theme yet because you haven't gone that far in your thought process with it, which happens. Now, I love the way this blends, but you can use any background that you want. I'm just doing a very simple background for y'all, especially because there's so many beginners who are following and learning, and I'm a Madeline. Now, if I add a little bit of water to this, which is sometimes what I do, it will make it stretch more, the paint, as you can see. Waters it down a little bit, which I think is great. I want to try to get as much as the white covered as I can. I just go in there. Now you can still see some of my, some of my prints on the bottom rather. Let's go here. And it doesn't have to be solid. I don't like to make it solid because I'm going to put so much on top. I'm just kind of, if you need more paint, by all means. If you want to do 2 colors at this point, please do. This is just our next layer. And like I said, you can do whatever colors you want. You can do 1 color, 2 colors, 3 colors. It is whatever you want. You see how easy and sloppy I'm doing this. And you can see where it kind of bleeds out a little bit, with the Dylusions. Now, I will tell you, and I can't recall if I said this in the last video where I used the Dylusions, that Dylusions is one of the more permanent sprays, and I don't mean that they're permanent because they're not, but you can, if you don't continue going over it like I'm going over that, it won't lift. If you kind of go over it once, you get lucky and it doesn't smear. Now that's pretty good for my background of that. I want some of that orange coming through. You want to make sure that like I said, what your color scheme is. Now let me give you a little bit of advice, a few questions that I've gotten. You can look online and you could research on Google scrapbook paper. You might have scrapbook paper everywhere, like I do. You can look at a magazine. You can look at your favorite painting or whatever. So you can kind of get an idea of where, what colors you want to do. What color, like you can see, like this pink is, it lets that orange shine through a little bit, but it mutes it a little bit. Now, if you see this piece of paper, I love this color scheme. I have this paper and I used it for the art journal, but I put it aside because I love these colors, the neon green, the purple, the periwinkle blue. So this is one that I would do a background of. I do, the darker blues and whatnot, and then go over it with a green. So I have this aside so I can remember when I do a painting that came to my head that I do those colors because I love them. So now you can see this is still wet and I don't have my heat gun plugged in yet, which I wanted to do before I started recording, but then my brain. So here we go. Now let me grab another color here. We're going to do pink and purple. I don't want to do metallic yet. I don't want to do metallic. Let me see if I have a darker. Oh, knock that over. No. Let me see if I have any in my drawer. All right, let's try this. All right, this is Artist Loft, and it's pink neon. Now, I'm not a fan of Artist Loft's fluorescent colors. They're okay, and they're great for the price. I think I got all the neons when they were all on sale. They always have Artist Loft and even Liquitex on sale, basics. So I'm going to just do a little bit of now I don't know what side, if I'm going to put my girl that side or that side. So I'm going to kind of go here in the middle, and you can see, I'm just going to dot a little bit over here, and let's see where we get with that. Can you see how fluorescent that is before I smear it? It's pretty cool. But I know that there's different brands that have different, now Golden's one of them. I think Liquitex is one of them. What did I do with my paper towels? That you can use that I find are better. However, these are fine as well. You can see now my brush is wet. I just like them a little bit more opaque. And the one thing that I have found, and it's just my opinion, with the Artist Loft ones, is they're not as opaque as I would like them to be. And for mixed media, I think that's fantastic because as you see me going over these, just adding some pink in here everywhere I go, you can still see underneath. So you're layering, and it's a good thing. But I think if you're painting and you want, you want it to be a little bit more opaque, or not opaque. Opaque. Yeah, we want it opaque. But you can't see what's underneath of it. You want it, I don't want to always see or do 6 layers of what's underneath. Now you see how I added that? And you can see here, that pink, I watered down the first pink, baby pink I think it was called. I watered it down and it looks so different here. You're getting different variations of color, and that's all it is. So I just added, and you still see that stencils underneath. Next, we're going to be adding some stamped art after this is dry in the next video. And I mean, look how great this is. Look how that came to life already. And now, let me see. Let's say you look at this right this second, you put those 2 layers of pink on, and you're like, you know what? I want this napkin to show through a little bit more. I want more of the color to come through, or here, wherever you want it. Take out your squirt bottle of water or wet your paintbrush, and let's just run it over here just a little bit. And then take your paper towel. You can see my fingerprints are there because it's drying. And then just give it a little wipe. Very quick. And you'll see, I didn't put as much water as I should have, but you'll see it lifts up and you'll get more of that coming through. And that's kind of your own preference. It's what you like to do, what look you're looking for. At this stage, I'm really not looking for anything in particular, but the basic colors that I want to put in the background. And there are so many different colors that go with pinks and reds and whatnot, that you can, your mind will be blown. So pick your colors that you like. Maybe you like the blues as what you want your main color to do. Start with a light blue or light purple or a light yellow or, whatever's out there, and just kind of go with it. Now, I am going to be having a giveaway for acrylic paints coming up. So I'm excited about that. I know so many people are not able to get their own paints and really want to do mixed media and all. So I have a little giveaway that I'm going to be doing just to help people out. So again, let me see your next stage. I love getting your emails and messages, and please tag me on Facebook. All my links will be down below for my Pinterest, my Instagram, my Facebook. What else is there? Google Plus you can find on my YouTube. And if you like these kind of things, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment, question. I love answering all you guys. And that's about it. I hope all of you stayed safe with all the snow that went around, and that y'all have electricity and none of you were stuck without electricity or anything else, and that you are safe. So, as always, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting, and I will see you in the next video. And remember, if you just found me, you can click, I'll probably put the link in the beginning of this video. You can click the link, it'll take you to the video before this, and then that video will take you to the video before that. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys again for the next layer. Bye.